Hi guys, welcome to our playlist that is Master in Linq Query. In this video, we are going to understand GroupBy method. So, what is the GroupBy method? Why we are going to use this GroupBy method? GroupBy method means what? It is going to create a group from collection. Okay, from based on specific key or specific property. Okay, so let's see. We are going to understand practically what exactly this GroupBy method. Suppose we have a Excel and having three column id, material code and amount, and consider this is my collection. Okay, suppose I want to get the only unique record from this column. I don't want to allow the duplicate record into this column. Okay, using this group by method. So let's see. So I'm going to open this UiPath Studio, and I need, first of all, I need to get the data from that Excel. So that's why I'm going to use the Excel application scope. So you can go with a modern activity and or any workbook activity. I'm going to use a Excel application scope and read range activity. Okay, into that I'm going to apply the read range activity. Excel read range, and I'm going to select that Excel. So desktop. So this is my Excel, and I'm going to read the data from that Excel. And what is the sheet name? 2. Sheet 2. And finally, output is a DT. Okay, I'm going to create a variable that is a DT. Okay, here I'm going to apply the group by method. So that's why I'm going to take a assign activity. Let's see how we can use this group by method in Linq query. So first line is a iteration line, that is a from row in that DT means collection. Okay, into that collection I need to create a group. Okay, my criteria or my property or my specific key is a column name. Okay, based on that column name I'm going to create a based on that column value I'm going to create a group, separate group. Okay, so means what? Group by, sorry, like group by x is equal to, this is my property, this is nothing but a property, row in bracket that column name. What is the column name? This is my column name. Here I am going to pass the column name as a specific key or property. Okay, finally dot to string. Okay, then into, we need to store that group into the variable, so that's why I'm going to store that group is equal to grp is equal to group. Okay, and then next line, so I need to get the first record from that group. Okay, I don't want to get the all record. Means all record means what? Having all record group having all record has duplicate value, so I don't want to get that. Only I need to get the first record. So how we can achieve that? So select grp dot first. Okay, grp dot first. Finally, we need to store that first record into the data table. Copy to data table. That's it. I'm going to click on save and store back to the data table. And I'm going to use a write range activity for writing the table into the Excel. Okay, write range. Okay, so this is my DT, and I'm going to pass the sheet 5. Okay, always when you are going to writing the data into the Excel, you need to go with this option, that is the add headers option, and always enable this option. So that's why you will get the headers into the Excel. Okay, so what does it? It is going to like create a group of that specific column and write into the sheet. Okay, what happened? Okay, again retry this. Yeah, so yeah, here we have this is my property. X is equal to that column name. This is my row in bracket column name. Means what? This column is not going to allow the duplicate value. Means what? Group by x is equal to row in bracket that column name. That x is equal to row in bracket column name means nothing but a property, and that property will not duplicate into that final output. See, this is my final output. Here we don't have any duplicate record. Suppose I want to pass the specific key as a two column. Means two column means what? ID and material code. This time what happened? My UiPath is going to consider, it is going to create a group of this key. It is going to consider the specific key as a two column E001 and A. It is going to create a group of these two. Well, how many record? E001 and second column is A. First, second. Only we have a two record. It is going to create a separate group, not this. Because here we don't have E001, E006. It is going to create a group of these two. Means here I am going to pass the two column as a specific key or property. Okay, here I am going to pass the two column as a property or specific key. Okay, here I am going to put the y, and I am going to pass the first column as a id, material code and id. So I am going to delete the sheet 5. Delete. I am going to click on this run file. Yeah. So let's see here. Okay, this is my result. Okay, here we don't have any duplicate record. See, E001 EE AAA. You will not get that kind of option. See, here we have a AA but not a E001. So that's why my bot is going to write the AA and E006. So again, you can check that. Okay, E005, E003, E004 DD. So here we don't have any duplicate property here. So that is nothing but a group by method. Group by method means what? It is going to create a group of the element into the collection based on that property or specific uh, criteria or specific key. This is my criteria or specific key or property. Based on that, it is going to create a group. Okay, and write and take a first of that. Okay, and paste into the data table. Okay, either you can pass the single column or two column or three column. Okay, so suppose you want to pass the three column, then comma z is equal to row in bracket column name that dot to string like that. Okay, so this is nothing but how we can implement this group by method in Linq query in UiPath. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Okay, please subscribe to this channel. Yeah, thanks.